Okay, good. So let's jump to the next case. All right. So besides that, I'd like to discuss a case where this event was called Global PropTECH Online. Basically, the objective was to launch a way to expand their national community into an international community. So it's quite interesting. So there are a national like community of members in the PropTech industry, like the real estate world. And basically they wanted to find a way to expand their community into an international community. And what they did is basically together with them, we tried to find a way on how to grow their member base rapidly. If you do this on organizing offline events, you're very limited to location. So what we suggested is to organize an online event, and they did. So an online event was launched with online keynotes and roundtables, and members were invited to join and attend one keynote for free. Registration was open to anyone, and this is the way they actually had built. Yeah, they grow their database rapidly. They spread the link through newsletters, social media, and this way a lot of people internationally joined the community. And also they made ticket sale, because they were actually asking people to upgrade their tickets to a higher ticket to join more sessions that could be ordered through Eventbrite. And I quickly show you how that looked. Here's a screenshot, you see. So basically this is I think a lot of people, this is quite interesting now, because they're thinking on how to, you know, what the price should be for an online event. Should it be half? Should it be the same? And I think what they did is they had like some sort of freemium model. So there was a free ticket to attend, I think, one keynote. And if you would like to attend more keynotes and the roundtables, you should have applied for one of these tickets. See? Does anyone have questions so far? Oh, I think there's some questions in the Q&A as well. Is there someone with a question that I should answer live? Maybe please raise your hand. Someone like maybe currently looking into pricing models, and maybe interesting to share like how you're currently pricing your online event yourself in the chat. What I, for example, read is, are these all webinar sessions or also interactive? So yeah, it's an interesting question. Shall I answer it live? Yeah. So I think interactive how? So I think what we are now doing is a webinar session, right? So it's not so, I try to make it interactive by putting up your hand, but not many people are doing that. So please do if you have any like urgent questions. And also I hope that you all like are now heavily chatting with each other and discussing maybe how you share or how you price your event, for example. So how are they interactive? I think the roundtables, I will quickly show you later on, but I can quickly show you already how it looked. Where is it? Here we go. No. Sorry, 1 second. Ah, I can't find it, sorry. Let me find it. Global PropTech Online, I see it. So basically, people could join in roundtable. So there are sessions, like interactive sessions here, you see? And basically in interactive sessions, how that works is that people go into a Zoom room, and then that everybody talks and everybody sees each other and have a discussion. So this is the way to make it, interactive. But these are all keynotes that were taking place like we're currently doing now. Let me quickly go back and answer more questions, or shall I jump to the outcomes of this session? Does anyone have an urgent question that wants to be answered live? Then please raise your hand. Yeah. Hey, Thelma.
Hey, Matthijs. Yeah, I've asked my question in the Q&A, but I was very
Oh, I
curious.
see.
I wanted to know the reason why people were asked to pay a fee. Is that also to decrease the number of no-show? Because
That's a good
the
question.
objective is pretty clear to me that they want to grow the member community.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what you saw here is that I think then they needed to find a way to cover costs, right? So I think because I think all of those sessions, I think that you also need to pay for it in terms of video streaming, also the network tables platform. So I think for them it was a way to also find out if this could be a business model for the future.
Okay.
Because do you think that all events should be free or
No,
only in this?
I was
Or
just
in this case?
wondering. Certainly not. I think that that you rather ask to pay for something, but if you have the objective that you want to enlarge your community, and I see it less, but I don't know because I have that screenshot of the ticket information on top, so I cannot see if that's the correct objective that I'm telling now. But if you want to, next to expanding your own community, also give like the knowledge sharing, then people know why they would pay. You know, I'm missing the objective in.
Yeah, I get it.
Why should someone pay for being a member?
Yeah, I get it. So I think what they did in the end, I agree with you. I think they focus more on getting as much as members as possible. And I think at some point they also stepped away from this ticketing model. So they were basically granting people for free some upgrades. But I think for them, it's just a nice way to get people in for a free keynote, but also on the other hand, cover costs that they made.
Yeah.
And I think this is an interesting model for also people that are currently thinking about organizing an online event and doing that as a replacement or as an extra of a physical event, because I think there's still costs to be made, right?
There are, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's why I was interested in
cool.
reason why, but thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Quickly, Marike, and then we join to the outcomes. Hey, Marike. You can.
Table sessions. Oh,
sorry, again.
Okay,
I was
wondering. You integrate Zoom in the network tables. Do you sometimes also use tools or apps like Mural or Miro? You can do.
I think you can.
Is it incorporated in the network table sessions, for example?
Yes, I think you can use any tool. So basically, what you can do is we can recommend Zoom because I think it's one of the largest. But I think what we now see is we have events that use Google Meets. We have events that use Whereby, GoToWebinar. You can use any tool.
Yeah, but then Zoom, with Zoom, then you share your Mural, but can Mural then be automatically integrated as soon as people sign up to the meeting? You need to, because Mural is not the same as Zoom, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Mural is like, you can mind map or do brainstorming with Post-its online.
Yeah.
So is there a way to not only link it to Zoom, but as soon as you register to a specific table, you can also link up to the formats of a Mural?
So like an extra link. So here's the Zoom link, and here's the link to the.
So then you can join. You can join the whiteboard, let's say, and then you can work on the whiteboard together.
Yeah, I think for now, what the way could be is that, for example, you could add that to a session description. Makes sense. So people also, I think you also receive the session description when you get the reminder. You can add any links. Like here's the link to the Jamboard. Here's the link to this. Here's the link to that. Yeah.
Clear.
Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, let's quickly continue. I think there are some answers, some questions. Stuart, is there a maximum within 50 for keynotes? No, it can be limited, but I thought 50 would be nice. 1 second. Marike, disable talking. Yeah. I will also answer more questions after. I have one more case study to do. The outcome of this event was that it was attended by over 2,000 international attendees. And I think this is huge for a national Dutch community. And I think what they also showed is that they launched a freemium event pricing model. to actually trigger to upgrade tickets. And I think this is very interesting for everybody that's currently thinking about launching online events and how to price it. So does anyone already have experience with pricing online events? Maybe you can share this in the chat with each other. Who has experience? I have. Yes, I do. Okay, great. So because maybe after the session, people can connect through network tables with the people that they are interested in and maybe follow up with. So maybe you can learn from each other. So anybody that is, okay, interesting. So James Smith is charging £95 per ticket. I think that's reasonable. And do you have different levels, James Smith, of pricing? So do you like, is it just one fee or not yet? Okay. Good. Besides that, the big outcome of this is that the company community is now international. I think that they reached their goal. And now my question is, are you considering launching a full online event like this? So it's not an online community, but are you thinking of like doing a full 1 or 2 or 3 day event? Interesting. I think it's going to be more than online communities. I think also the online community is more work, and I think it's something that should be a part of your business. And if you organize events, I think it could be a way to engage with your online community. But I think you should really clearly think about the whole business model behind it. Because I think if you want to run an online community, I think also people should pay for it, and they should pay a membership fee. Okay, great. I end the polling. Now's your last chance to actually get your vote. I quickly show you results. There we go. Around 14 people are thinking of organizing an online event. Maybe, guys, if you already have an online event link or if you already have something, just drop it in the chat. So it's interesting to look at it for the other people as inspiration. If you have a page. Good. I continue.